Right folks, I'm going to do a project now. I've got lots and lots of chipboard and bits and pieces that I need to use up. So I've got some bits and pieces in this bag, which they're just oddments, but I really do need to use them. So I'm just going to get several bits and pieces out and let's see what we can create. What I'm after doing is just a small miniature at the moment, and of course I'm going to need a knife. Right out of my knives, I want to make sure I have a sharp one. I think that'll do. Maybe need to take the end off. I use pliers, so be careful if you're doing this. Keep hold of it and just move it up one, and you should be able to just snap it off like that. So I've got my knife. Measurements, I can't really measure because I don't know the size of what I'm going to do. I want to do like a little hut, high in the water, so it's on like poles. So I also need to get some something that I make poles with, and we need some of those as well. Let me just see. I need some of those sticks. Yeah, I think that'll do. Maybe one of these. Not sure at the moment. There's a rod, and then I've got some smaller ones, and I've got some small sticks here as well if I need them. In fact, they're actually perfect size. So to start with, I'm going to need a roof. I'm going to need a sturdy roof. That should do. So let's get measuring. I'll give you the measurements as much as possible. Right, I also need a pencil. Where are my pencils? Never have one when you need one. Let me have a look. Here we are. So I'm going to measure this at 2. Let's just see. Just takes care of that bit there and that bit there. Yeah. So I'm just going to cut this strip at 2 meters. Hopefully you can see everything that I'm doing. I put a piece of chipboard underneath as well because it's a white board and it doesn't film very nice when it's just white. But hey, I'm not bothered about that. Right, look, see, I'm not bothered. So, there's my 2-inch wide. Now, my roof's going to have to be approximately 2-inch long. Yeah. So I'm going to need to cut 2 at 2-inch. Like that. I don't want to do it too much. Let's just make sure we've got 2-inch and 2-inch there. Right, okie dokie. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be a rugged looking one. I don't want to press too hard because I don't want to slice too much into the base that I'm working on. Right, so I've got those 2. So they're going to stand like that as the roof. And now it's going to have to be firm, so I might take it out of this one. We got 2 pieces. What's this one? They might do actually. let's just get rid of that. So, I mean, I have to do, I know I do flowers and that, but I also have to see that everybody else is, wait a minute, I might need a bigger one, that one. That can do the sides. Let me just measure this one, see how wide it is. Right, so if I do that, and I do that, them two are going to be exactly the same. Okay. And this is 4mm chipboard, don't forget. And we do sell chipboard, for those of you who don't know. We've always sold chipboard. Right, so that's going to be the house. Now, wait a minute, because that's... I don't want them as wide then, do I? We'll have to cut those down a little bit. Let's just see what we've got here. I'm going to do it 1 3/4, I think. Will that hang over the end if I do that? 1 1/2. I'm just going to do that at 1 1/2 there. Make sure that's the same that way. That's it. So that's going to be there. 1 1/2. 1 1/2 inches, that is. So I'm just going to cut these. So that's the 2 sides. And we'll put that together. Keep that, because you never know when it comes in handy, and it will do on this project, I can assure you. So we'll keep that one as well. So that's the sides. Now, I do need, and I'm going to have to use a thinner chipboard, roof, sides, and so I'm going to be able to get 1 2 3 4, maybe 5 strips, we'll see. So I'm going to do these really thin, like planks. See, like that. And I'll do another one. Okie dokie. And I have 2 sides to do. I'm going to do another one. I have got 2 sides to put on. I really am sorry about measurements and that. I make it up as I go along because I don't measure much. I'll give the measurements if I can. Okay, so I've got those. So these now have to be glued onto here, because these are going to be like the planks. So I'm going to put one on each end, like that. Okay. So we do need a touch of glue. And I'm going to sit them on. Like I say, they don't have to be perfect. Like that. So we just chop that off. Actually, do you know what? It's going to be easier to cut it. Shouldn't be using these scissors for cutting with, but hey ho, they're at hand. I've had to get this new glue gun, and it hasn't got a tip like my old one. It's a tip, but it's not as fine. So I'm having to work with it, if you know what I mean. So I've got one on order. We're going to build this and then paint it. I'm going to put another one here. Like I said, these don't have to be perfect. Like that. Sorry about my nails and that. I've been really slugging it out today. I've got loads done. sorting everything out and trying to get organised. Getting the rooms organised and whatever. That's it. See how it's coming together? It's going to start and look like the walled on the outside. So that's the first one. And do the same with the second one. I mean, these are so easy to build. I know a lot of people like miniatures, but they think they can't do them, and I don't know why. Well, I do. Some people lack confidence. But when they've made one, you know, they're like, "Way, yeah, I can do this." Anyone can make a miniature. Like that. Just keep hold of them bits. So this will probably be done in 2 parts. But you can see how it comes together really quick, really easy. So that's now going to be the 2 sides. That's going to be the roof, like that. So it'll be at that angle sort of thing. Now, let me just see if I can slice that off a little bit. Might be. Just so the roof settled on it properly. Now, I'm going out for my eldest sister's birthday on the 10th. Me and my sisters, we always go out. And then on April, we're going away on holiday again, just for the weekend. We went last year. It was such a lot of fun. So we're doing it again this year. Yeah. See, I've slanted that off, and that's so when the roof goes on, it fits like that. So I'm now going to attach that, I think, because I have to make sure that I've got the back panel as well, and I need to know how big that has to be. Okay, right, okay, let's get this done. So that's going to go like that. I've got to put some on the roof as well. Let's do that. And then I'm going to do that for that side. Make sure I've got them the right way around. They fit. Yeah. All I have to do is that again. See, and that's going to go like that. But I will be able to bend them slightly more. Which means I can attach a little bit of glue down the edges there. It's going to be painted, so that's fine. Let's break that down a little bit like that. Oops. Doesn't matter what it's like, really. Oh, this glue gun does strands everywhere. Okay, so that's going to go like that. and push that in like that. I'm not fussed about it, it will go how I want it. And then I basically need to be able to, that's going to go there, isn't it? Right, I need to shave this. Oops. I'm just going to shave it a little bit. Take some of that off. Let's just thin that out a little bit there. And then that will fit like that. In actual fact, I can do the same with that one. Just shaving it off a little bit. That's it. That'll do, and then we can meet those two there, like that. That's it. It will have a plate going across the top of the roof, across there. And the way I'm going to do that, it will stand up properly when I've done it, is to attach something like this, which is a 2mm chipboard. And that's going to be wide enough, so that's great. So I'm just going to cut a piece. We'll do it a little bit bigger, I think. I'm going to slice it once like that in the centre, but I'm just going to cut this now, and then we're going to slice that in the centre like that and bend it, and then it's like attaches here. You just sit that on there. It can stick out, it's fine. Push that down. And I'm also going to glue it inside there, just for added safety. You're not going to see it because it's going to get painted. And so we need a back panel for that. Right, okie dokie. So, I need a bigger piece. Let's have a look, see what we've got in our... Will that fit? Yeah, that will. So, we have to attach this to that. I think that look, I am looking down the camera because it looks alright like that, I think. Let me get my pencil. That should be fine like that. And I'll cut in that section there. Right, so I've got to cut across that on the inside slightly. Keep your oddments, you never know if you're going to need them. There we go. I'll turn the back plate over and it should kind of like fit in there like a glove. Fiona, sometimes. Sometimes, lady. You just have the knack. Okay, I'm going to glue that on and make that work. The only thing is, it's not going to be there, is it? It's in there. That's where it needs to be. In there, like that. Yes. Okay. So we're going to get that on like it's supposed to be and hold that in place. Like that. See, like that. Now, this side, however, let me just see. That looks taller. That's fine for me, I'm happy with that. But I have to make sure this is all the same length. So I need my big scissors. These cut anything, these things. And you see, it's just slightly too big. I don't know how that happened, but hey ho, I'm not fussed either. And then I'm going to shaver this. Shave that off a little bit. Right, let's have a look. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. So I now need to... Well, I don't need to put the bits on the back because it's just going to be like a little shack. But it needs a front on. So I should have put that on 2 pieces, really. Alright, I need another piece. Let's have a look. But hey ho, you know. Let's find a piece that'll fit. That might. These are all oddments I've cut. No. That's going to fit like... No. Would it fit there? Like it would fit there like that. And then put a piece in there. I suppose I could do that. Okay, let me have a look. I'm going to keep that to that. Let me just see. That can go there. Really could do with that in one piece, but hey ho. You can't have everything you want, can you? Alright, okay. So I can put a piece in, I'm not fussed about that. So we'll just cut that off. One of my boys is coming up. Yeah, that'll do. You had me working, lad. Okay, so we've got that. But this has to have like a window. But it only has to have a rugged one, so we're not fussed about it. Let's have a look. I think we'll put in a doorway. We'll have a door there. And a window there. That'll do. See if we can do it. I'm going to do this side. One here. Like that. And then we're going to do one there. Let's have a look. Almost gone through. Ease it in. There we go. didn't quite cut it to the end because I don't want to spoil it. See, like that. I don't want to go over. I'm not fussed about them bits whatsoever. So that's that. Now we just need to put the door in. Now, right, let me just see. The door's going to be about that. Oh. So I'm not going to do any more than that. And I'm going to turn that over and do the door there. I have to cut through right to the other side on this one, but I've not cut through to the front on there. Let's have a look. We'll do it there. Now we should be able to just bend that backwards. And just cut that a little bit more. Doesn't matter if it goes through, we can always put it on a hinge. I'm just trying not to do that. Right, that's got a little bit of the paper off there. So all I do with this sort of stuff is glue the whole thing back together. That's it, done. And that door will open onto the decking. So that is going to go there, which is great. Yeah, there, like that. Okay, let's get this going. Like that. And then like that. Now what I need is it's only a small piece to fit in there, so if I do it at that length, so I can cut that. Like that. Find the middle bit, oops. Just do it like that. Find the middle bit. Where's the middle? Let's just see. This should just fit in here. That'll do. I'm happy with that. So, you're just going to have to run some glue along the edge. To start with, I think. And pop that in there. Like that. Take any excess glue off. Like I say, they don't have to be perfect. I'm just going to trim that bit down a little bit. That's it. Looks better. And all I have to do then is to just sit on a little bit of glue there. Push that in there like that. And that's fixed that on. Okay, so I've got a little hut. So now what I'm going to do is take those strips, see these, and I'm going to pop on one there,